around the world. We begin our trip by crossing over the beautiful Bronx River. Thousands of commuters cross this waterway every day, but underneath our highways and elevated tracks, the river still rushes along, providing a habitat for fish, ducks, which you can see all the way to the back, turtles, and migrating birds. And speaking of birds, in the very first field we have India's national bird, the peafowl. Now the males are called peacocks, the females are called peahens, and when they come together they make beautiful baby pea-chicks. The white sticks we see all over the floor are the beautiful back feathers that you normally see on a peacock, but they're not on the backs of the peacocks, they're all over the floor because it's the end of mating season. So if you see a white stick as you pass along the Bronx Zoo, you can pick it up and keep it as a souvenir. They'll regrow them next year, but until then, the only way to identify them are the colors of the necks. The peacocks will have blue necks, meaning they can only be found in captivity. And the animals I'm talking about are called the Mongolian wild horses. Now, captive breeding of these wild horses started with a group of only 28 animals in 1901. The Bronx Zoo received the first herd in 1902, and we have maintained that herd ever since. When you get a good close look at these horses, you can tell they look different from the domestic horses that the cowboys use. They're stockier in build, have shorter legs, and have an erect mane that assists the forelock, which is a piece of mane that falls over a domestic horse's forehead. The Mongolian wild horses are only true wild horses living today because they have never been domesticated in 350 pounds. We can tell this is Jerry because if you look by his rib cage, he's missing a few stripes. Stripes to a tiger are like fingerprints to humans. They are never the same between tigers. Now, despite his large size, Yuri is not yet an adult. When he does become an adult, he will double in size and weight, weighing as much as 700 pounds. He gets that way because he likes to eat medium-sized deer and wild pigs, and he does pig out. A tiger would typically gorge itself with a fresh kill, eating as much as 40 pounds of meat at one time. 40 pounds of meat to us humans is like eating 160 hamburgers in one dinner table. And after a meal of that size, a tiger would not eat again for several days. The reason why we have only one tiger here is because tigers, especially the males, do not like sharing to anyone. So if we put another tiger, they'll fight for territory reasons. But of course, it's not the same for families, so you get to visit more tigers at Tiger Mountain. It's a short ride away from Asia Plaza, and on that exhibit we have families enjoying their time. Up the hill, towards the left, we see the gallery one last time. And this exhibit, all the way towards the left, up, we have the herd of the Barasinga deer. That means 12 tiny and Hindi because the male antlers can have from 12 to 14 points. Also known as swamp deer because of their displayed hooves that makes it easier for them to walk on mud. And occasionally they prefer to hang around the mud rather than the dirt and grass. And our next animal. Imagine a pig with tusks that matches well with their environment. In the second pen, we have a female as well as a male. Towards the right-hand side this time. Now the tusks are used to dominate over other males while to attract the ladies in the mating season. And speaking of ladies, our next two lovely ladies are very hard to miss, are Asian elephants, and their names are Patty and Maxine. They're both towards the right-hand side. They're eating their lunch. Now Patty and Maxine are best of friends. You will never see one without the other. They're in the mid-40s, weighing as much as 10,000 pounds. They get that beautiful weight because they eat fruits, vegetables, 200 pounds of hay, and drink 16 gallons of water each and every day. Once again, they're towards the right-hand side. Their trunks is an amazing tool, holding more than 40,000 muscles. That is more muscles than the human body. It also has a finger-like feature at the end of their trunks, which gives them the ability to gently hold the egg without cracking its shell, or to tear down a small tree with tremendous force. Now, despite their wrinkles, these two ladies are very pampered here at the Bronx Zoo. Not only do they have their own pool, an elephant-sized back scratcher and a ball, but twice a week by the zookeepers, they receive personal baths and largest and fastest antelope species in Asia. At top speed, they can run up to 40 miles an hour. The monorail can only go 7. Once we pass by this double front slide, we're on the lookout for China's tufted deer. Way out one by the floor. They're so small, weighing less than 40 pounds. If you look closely to this one's mouth, it has fangs. Because China's tufted deer have long canine teeth that gives them their second name, vampire deer. They weigh less than 40 pounds, and with the dark colors of the fur matching well with the environment, it's difficult to spot them. We have another antlers on top of their foreheads. The males have a darker coat, and once again, they're the ones with the fangs. And when China's tufted deer feels threatened, they can growl and bark like a dog. We're about to cross over the Bronx River for a second bay. Climb, baby, climb. Yes, baby.
She gonna get on it.
Wow.
Don't fall. Now, many people are fascinated by the colors of the red panda's fur. In fact, in Nepal, the red pandas are called Hanpal because it roughly translates to fireflies. Now, many people used to believe that the red panda and the
Yes, you can. I brought some nice treats for you. Yes, cookies and popcorn.
I want popcorn.
Then you can take it home.
Mira que esto toca. Luego, Gary, David,
Top.